sluggish, bloated, having a brain fog, these are all side effects of an amazing Christmas party. We know this is how we feel after our Christmas party or after Christmas lunch. But what can you do to ensure that you're filled with energy even though you're going to have the food that you love, the food that is traditional to your family, and not get sluggish, not get bloated, and be filled with energy? Well, in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about the cheat sheet, how to survive your Christmas lunch dinner party. And these are not going to be the usual things that you hear. These are going to be amazing. These are going to blow your mind when you put them into practice, and you're going to feel amazing and have the best Christmas ever. That's what I want to talk about today. 5 things that you can put into place to ensure that your Christmas party is amazing and your health is on point. It's Mondays with Mihaela. That's right, me. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate and love your support for keeping this channel going. And we are in December, Christmas season, the festive season, the silly season. Everyone celebrates, no matter what your cultural, religious background is. We all have one thing in common, is that we get together with our family, our friends, our co-workers, and just celebrate the year. Celebrate by having lots of food and sometimes even some drinks. But what can you do to ensure that having lots of food doesn't give you lots of symptoms? Because I don't know about you, but when Christmas comes, I get excited because my family is from Europe and we have so much amazing food. We have breads, we have pastas, we have cakes, just everything that you just want to eat. You want to eat it all. And then sometimes you just have to go, I can't have that gluten, I can't have that dairy, I can't have those eggs, this, that. But you know what? This Christmas, you don't have to do that. With these tips that you can put into place, you're able to have the best Christmas party lunch dinner that you can have. So let's get into it. I'm talking about 5 tips, and these are not your usual ones. I'm not going to say to you, just don't eat it, or just reduce it, or even just don't go. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say, go to that party, have fun, be surrounded with love, family, and food and friends, and just enjoy your Christmas. So let's get into it. Number 5 is exercise. That's right. So there's 2 different types of exercises that I'll get you to do on the day. So if you're having a Christmas party at nighttime or at lunchtime, or even Christmas Day, what I would suggest for you to do in the morning, fasted. Either go to the gym, do your weight session, do your HIIT workout, go on your bike, go for a run. Do your half an hour to 45-minute workout where you're sweating, where you're getting your body pumping. And this is going to be beneficial for the long term because you are going to be burning those calories. Those calories are going to be burning throughout the day because you have set your foundations on the day. But not only that, it puts you in an amazing mindset. It puts you in a healthy mindset if you go out in the morning and exercise. And the reason why I say fasted is so you are able to dig into those fat cells and use up the energy that you have stored. That is the key. So that's in the morning. So that's number 5 is exercise. But what I would also suggest is after you've had your big feed, let's say Christmas lunch, you've had your big feed, you're sitting there, and then usually what happens in my family is everyone goes to bed. Everyone has a nap, has a siesta. They decide, I've had so many carbohydrates, I'm just out for the next hour or 2. But what I want you to do is skip that mindset and go, no, I'm not going to go to sleep. I'm actually going to go for a walk. Not a run, not gym, just for a walk. If you have a dog, a cat, even a partner, some kids, take them for a walk. Say, let's go and go for a bit of a walk. Take them to the park. It's amazing bonding time, but it's amazing for your body. And the reason why I'm saying it's amazing for your body is because Italians have been walking after the meal for centuries. They've been doing that for centuries, and that is key what's kept them going. This was a small study co-authored by Di Pietro, found that when older adults at risk of type 2 diabetes walked on a treadmill 15 minutes after a meal, they had a smaller blood sugar spike in the afterwards. In fact, the research found that these short post-meal walks were even more effective at lowering blood sugar after dinner than a single 45-minute walk in the mid-afternoon, not after dinner. So this is saying that if we take this walk, our blood sugar isn't going to go up through the roof. It's going to maintain. So it's going to go woo, woo, woo. It's not going to go doof, 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 if you know what I mean, because we may be having some carbs, we may be having white bread, we may be having sugar, we may be having gluten. So our sugar spikes aren't going to go up as high as they normally would if we take that walk. So that's number 5. There you have it. Exercise. Okay, number 4 is fasting. We have all heard about fasting and how beneficial it is for our health. Well, when it comes to your Christmas dinner, your Christmas lunch, your Christmas party, fasting is just going to give you that edge. And you have 2 choices. So you can fast in the morning. So for example, let's say you have a Christmas lunch, which is what we usually have. In the morning, I will not eat. I will not eat my usual breakfast. Yes, I do usually have breakfast. I will not have my usual breakfast. So at nighttime, I'll finish eating maybe at 5 o'clock or even 4 o'clock, depending. I would have to plan it all out. And then I will not eat until midday. So that will give you a fasting time in the morning. So you will skip breakfast. Look, there is a post I did on my Instagram of people who should not fast. Please check it out. I'll put a link at the bottom. Be wary that it is not for everyone, but this is something that I'm going to be doing because I can deal with it and I've trained my body to fast for longer periods of time. The second choice is that you have your breakfast, you have your lunch, you have your dinner, but the next day you don't eat. And what I mean by that is, let's say you have your last meal at 6 p.m. at night, your next meal won't be till 6 p.m. the next day. So 6 p.m. till 6 p.m. the following day. And this is a whole 24-hour fast, which gives your body, your digestive system, a rest, which is highly beneficial. And you will seek and you will reap the benefits of this fasting. So there you have it. Number 4, fasting. And you have 2 choices of which fasting you want to do. Or maybe you can even do both. Number 3 is limiting your time that you are eating. So, for example, you have your lunch. You have Christmas lunch at 12 o'clock and you know that's starting at 12 o'clock. You get there, let's say 10:30, 11 to help out and whatever. And they've got canapes out there. They've got these amazing olives, these sun-dried tomatoes, these crackers, this amazing spread, dried fruit. And you look at it and you just want to eat it. I say, no, stop right there, because you want to limit your eating time. So what that means is if you eat at 12, and usually these lunches go for hours. So let's say ours will go from 12 till 2. That's already 2 hours that you're sitting there and eating before you go, after you go for your walk. But so that's 2 hours that you're eating. If you have those appetizers beforehand, it increases it to 3.5 hours. We don't want that. And this is not spoken about as much as it should be. We need to reduce the time that we're eating, because we're going to have lunch from 12 till 2, and then maybe dinner from 6 till 8, let's say, for example. We need to give our body a break. We need to give it time to digest and not just keep feeding it and feeding it and feeding it. So there you have it. Number 3 is limiting the amount of time that you are eating, which is highly beneficial. But you know what? That does not mean you can't have your olive. Doesn't mean you can't have those sun-dried tomatoes. But you just have them before you have your lunch, or with your lunch, even better. Number 2 is digestive enzymes. And these are my best friends when it comes to this festive season. These are just absolutely amazing. They assist our body in digesting foods. So we sometimes get bloating, burping, flatulence, or even some constipation or stool issues that may happen. And this is because our body cannot make enough enzymes compared to the food that's coming into our body. So usually if we don't eat that much, we might be like stuffing our face with this amazing food, and then our enzyme production can't go higher, but the food's already high. So what happens is it causes fermentation in our stomach, it causes all these symptoms, brain fog, fatigue, we just feel bleh, and that is why most of us want to have a nap after we eat. But these digestive enzymes are going to give that assistance that we need. They are my absolute best friends during this season. I absolutely love them. The particular digestive enzymes that I use they usually have ginseng, they usually have fennel in them, they have protease, which is breakdown of protein, which includes gluten also. They have lipase, which breaks down our fat. And then we have AMYLASE, which breaks down our carbohydrates, which is also found in our saliva, which another key is to chew your food because we might be eating it too fast. The other ones that my usual digestive enzymes have is telomerase, which breaks down lactose, cellulase, which breaks down cellulose, and bromelain, which is found usually in pineapple, which further helps break down protein. So these are usual ones that I have, and sometimes I might take extra ones if I am having gluten that day, which break down the gluten. So these are the ones that I have. Look, if you do not have digestive enzymes or you're unable to get your hands on some before your Christmas party, before Christmas, there are other things that you can do. You can have some ginger tea, which draws the heat to the stomach, and so it's able to digest better. You can have some sparkling water with some lemon, which also helps digestion. Another thing also is you can chew your food because we have enzymes in our saliva which help break down our food further. So the more we chew, the more we are able to break it down. Another thing that you can also do is have pineapple on hand. Like I said, pineapple has bromelain, which is a protease enzyme, which breaks down protein. Amazing. Another thing also is papaya, which contains papain, which helps break down our food further. So these are some foods that can help you. So we have pineapple, papaya, and the last one is mango. Oh my gosh, I love mango, and it's mango season, and it's gonna help with your digestion. So why not include it on your Christmas lunch or dinner? Or like I said, just chew your food. I don't know about you, but these digestive enzymes are going to help me because my mom, oh my gosh, my family makes these amazing foods during the festive season, and I know I want to eat them. And I know I do not want to suffer from bloating. I do not want to suffer from flatulence. I don't want to burp. I want to have energy, filled with energy, because I'm going to be spending time with loved ones, and I want to have energy for them. And it's Christmas. So yeah, so spend time with family and friends without those symptoms. Number one, which I have not heard anyone speak about. I have not heard anyone talk about this one at all. So here you have it, because you stay till the end, you've got the number one now, and that is love. That's right, love. Be surrounded with people who love you. Be surrounded with people that you love, that you can share the joy with, no matter if it's a Christmas party, no matter if it's Christmas lunch or dinner, whatever it is, a party that you're going to be eating this amazing food. No matter what those things that you follow, if you have those digestive enzymes, if you exercise, if you fast, if you do not follow this number one, then your digestion is going to be compromised. And the reason why I'm saying this is because you can either be in a fight or flight or rest and digest. We want you to be in rest and digest, but you being stressed, but you being anxious, but you being surrounded with people who do not love you, who do not support you, you are going to be here. You're going to be in fight and flight where you are not able to digest your food, which means you are going to have those symptoms and you are going to have those side effects of not digesting your food properly. I want you to be here. I want you to be in a rest digest zone, filled with love, eating amazing food. So there you have it. My 5 tips, my 5 cheat sheets of how to get through your Christmas, festive season, parties, lunches, dinners, so you are able to enjoy your time, eat the food that you want to eat, but also not have those digestive symptoms that we've spoken about, not be bloated, not be fatigued, be filled with energy, and eat amazing food. Let me know in the comments below which one are you going to take on board for your next Christmas party or even on Christmas Day. Share it with me because these 5 things are the ones that I'm going to be doing and I wanted to share them with you before Christmas. So there you have it. If I don't talk to you before Christmas, have an amazing, amazing festive season. Enjoy it. Enjoy your food. Enjoy your love. Enjoy your family and friends. And do what you do best. Love, like, share. Share this with someone who you know is going to have an amazing Christmas and is going to have a big lunch or dinner. Amazing. Talk to you soon. Till next Monday. Love you.